Hey Sagittarius, this is going to be your Will We Be Together spread for the month of July. Keep in mind, this is a general love relationship spread. It's not going to resonate with every single Sagittarius. If it resonates with you, that's great. But if it doesn't, feel free to check out your moon, rising, or Venus sign. I'll leave a timestamp in the comment section below for when the reading actually begins, and we'll just speed through this part. All right, so Sag, I'm going to read this side as your energy, this side as your partner's energy. If you feel like you resonate more with this side, just reverse the roles, okay? So let's jump into it. Sag, you're coming up as the Five of Cups with the Devil card and the Nine of Wands. It's telling me here that you have some regrets here with the Five of Cups. I get there's an energy here where you regret how this relationship went, or you regret something that you did in this relationship. There's an energy like with the Devil card being what was brought to the relationship, it's telling me like there were some toxic behaviors that were brought to the relationship. You could have had some leftover baggage from a spiritual tie or bond that you had to a prior relationship that you brought into this connection. You could have had some trauma sometimes here with the Devil card that was brought in, that you brought into this relationship and this connection, that kind of impeded the progress of it. And now you're living with some regrets here. You're missing this person deeply. With the Five of Cups energy, you're really, really missing them. There's an energy of like mourning over the loss of them, the loss of this connection or this relationship. This could also be, if it's not toxic behavior that you brought to the relationship, sometimes this represents a very strong sexual energy. Can also represent a strong spiritual bond or tie that you felt to this person. A lot of times this can be just a strong sexual attraction that you had towards them. For some of you, there's some intimacy issues that you have that you brought into this connection. But either way, there's some regret. There's some regret that you feel about how this relationship is working out or did work out. You're missing them though. I get an energy here, like, especially with the Nine of Wands being what you're hoping for. I get an energy like you're hoping that this person can see that you were wounded with the Nine of Wands. Like, you're hoping that this person sees like that some of the things you did or some of the things that you said were out of like past pain or just pain in general, frustration with the Nine of Wands. I get an energy like you regret something that maybe that you said or did, and you're hoping that this person recognizes that some of what happened in this relationship was the product of some things you've gone through in the past with the Nine of Wands. Let's go here. your person. So they're the Ten of Swords, the Fool, and the Temperance card. So you could be dealing with an Aries, another Sagittarius, or you are strongly in their energy. But the Temperance is here twice, so you might be dealing with another Sag. Your just energy is very strong in the reading, period. But I get the energy for this person that they feel, this person here, they feel betrayed with the Ten of Swords. They feel very hurt. I get that they came into this relationship with very little baggage with the Fool card. I get an energy of openness. But they were hurt by something. I get an energy like they're hurt by something that you said. If it's not betrayal, it's like they're hurt by something that you said with the Ten of Swords. They're dealing with a lot of mental preoccupation with this. Like they're having a lot of mental anxiety with the Ten of Swords about this connection or this relationship. They feel like this could be the end as well with the Ten of Swords. But truly what they want, what they're hoping for is peace with the Temperance energy. They want to bring peace to this situation, this relationship and this connection. Dang, I feel like there's just a lot behind this, to be honest with you. There's energy here where these are two people who have had some unhealthiness. If it's not in this relationship, it's in relationship in the past, and they don't know how to deal with that. But this person does ultimately want to try to make this relationship work, or they want peace. If they don't want to necessarily reconcile, sometimes the Temperance for me can be like closure, like the beginnings of trying to achieve some type of closure. How they viewed you in the past is the Three of Pentacles. So I get an energy like, for some of you, they viewed you as someone who was very much so preoccupied with work. Preoccupied with hobbies, preoccupied with other people. They could also view you as someone who, for some of you, this person did see the potential of a relationship, or if you were already with them, they viewed you as someone who they could make a real relationship work with the Three of Pentacles. And you viewed them as the Seven of Pentacles in the past. So, for some reason, you viewed them in the past as the Seven of Pentacles. You viewed them as someone that you had to wait on, or that was very stagnant in the connection. It's the Seven of Pentacles, please. You view them as pretty stagnant and waiting. I get an energy like, too of like, you just didn't know what to expect from this person. You didn't know if they were all in or if they were out. Because sometimes when you plant seeds, right, I get this energy like you didn't know if it was going to grow into something. You weren't sure. The Seven of Pentacles, please. Yeah, you feel this person's super stagnant. Could be a Pisces too. You view them as someone who is stagnant, that you didn't know if this relationship was going anywhere or moving forward or not. So for some of you, you said or did something that was based on the fact that you didn't think this relationship was going anywhere. You couldn't tell from them if they wanted this relationship to go anywhere. Very, 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 like, super stagnant, very lackadaisical energy. It's interesting down here because your doubts and fears are the Ace of Pentacles and your external influence is the Ace of Cups. Some of you really want love. with the Ace of Cups. Like, you're ready for love. Some of you also have some new love coming in, to be honest. If you don't try to work this out with this person, there's some new love coming in for you external to the situation. But with the Ace of Pentacles here, it's telling me that you don't know if you can get a solid commitment out of this person. Like, you don't know if you can get marriage. You don't know if this can be like something for the long term. You don't know if this person is really ready to like give you the commitment, the home, the fidelity, whatever it is. Like, you don't know that this person, you doubt this about them. And I see why, because there was a time period here where you just didn't know what this person wanted. I want to clarify quickly this Ace of Cups, because for some of you, this is just a strong desire for love, for that emotional piece of your life, that romantic piece of your life to fit into your life's tapestry. But for others of you, this is somebody new potentially that wants to come in or is coming in for you, that's offered you love outside of this connection. I get, okay, for some of you, there's already somebody else here. Sag, for some of you, you already had someone else that was interested in you, that you were like juggling back and forth between you and this person because you didn't know what they wanted. And this person's still interested. Like, they're still available, it's telling me with this Two of Pentacles energy. Now, for this person's doubts and fears, we've got the Four of Swords, and their energy here for external is the Six of Swords. They want peace between the two of you, but they don't know if they're going to get it with the Four of Swords. This is the card of peace and a break, and they don't feel like they're going to get it. I feel like this person is trying to move on, and part of them moving on is kind of making peace with the situation, but they don't know if they can. They're not sure if they can get over this, or they want to, though, with the Six of Swords. Like, there's an energy of them wanting to make progress. So for some of you, this person really wants to make progress into or progress in achieving closure with you, and others, they want to proceed in like a different direction here. Whatever their representation and what they feel like is true peace in this situation, whether that's being with you or not, they just want peace, but they don't know if they can get it. I get this energy like maybe too much has happened or too much has been said, so they just don't know if you two could actually have a civil conversation for some of you, or a productive conversation. But they want to. They want to progress and make the situation better with the Six of Swords. I get this energy like they feel like you're a ticking time bomb potentially with the Tower card, is how they view you now. There's so much uncertainty with you. For those of you who've done something that you regretted, they feel like that whatever the act was, or whatever what was said with this Tower energy, it's telling me that they're still feeling that way. They still feel the sting of whatever happened to them with the Tower card. They're not over it. They want to get over it, but they're not over it with the Tower card. And you view them as the King of Wands. So you could be dealing with a Leo or another fire sign. With this King of Wands energy, I sense here that you know that this person wants to reach out and wants to communicate about this. I get this energy like you feel like this person does want to communicate with you in a mature manner with the King of Wands energy. I also feel like you see this person as someone who's controlling their emotions or controlling how they feel. Like when you see them, or you speak to them, or you see them on social media, whatever it is, they seem very much so in control, because the kings always control their suit. So the king is controlling their passions, and passion can be an impetus for activity, but it can also be anger. There's a lot of different passions that you can have, and I feel like you feel like this person is controlling themselves with the King of Wands. They feel very, very controlled when you see them, or they're trying to control something, whether it's their pain, whether it's their hurt, or whether it's what they're saying. They're trying to maintain some type of control over that. Now, the outcome for the two of you this month, we've got the Five of Staffs, which is the Five of Wands with the Temperance card. So I'm telling you, right off the bat, this is very clear for me. I don't need to clarify this. You two are going to have a conversation that's going to be very difficult. Again, an energy where the two of you are going to have it out. And it's not going to be the easiest of conversations. With the Five of Staffs energy, there's going to be conflict. There's going to be different perspectives. There's going to be some difficulty in getting each other to see things from each other's perspective here. But at the end of the day, it's a conversation that needs to happen. Someone needs to initiate it, because I get the energy that if you guys just have this conversation with the Five of Staffs, there can be peace afterwards. There can be temperance. There can be forgiveness with the Temperance energy. There can be understanding. I feel like you two can get to a place of understanding with this Temperance energy, and that's the best place that you two can get to in the month of July, is to get to work through this conflict and get to a place of understanding of each other's perspectives and where you want to go in this connection, whether you want to maintain this connection or not, whether it becomes platonic or whether it moves back into romantic. That I really sense here that doesn't matter. The most important thing about this connection is it feels like it's teaching you both how to work through conflict with one another and come to a place of peace. So I hope this was helpful, provided a little bit of clarity for you. Thank you so much for watching, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.